Hi everybody, and welcome to Source Inspired Speaking. I'm Nathan. Today, I've got a powerful message coming straight from your highest self, from that source creator energy that is calling you back home to remember why you're here, to break through the old programming and to shine your truth upon this planet. So please sit back, remove yourself from any distractions, listen to these words. I'll check back in with you after the message. Hello. Thank you for joining us here today. Today we bring you words of your highest self, of your God perspective, to show you the way upon your earth. Because you see, so many of you have lost your direction. So many of you are not being that which you intended to be when you came here. And this message is simply to show you the way, to bring you back to where you started when you first chose to be born here on this planet. You see, you came here to create a holy experience. You came here to be my eyes and ears, to be the expression of that highest self, an expression of God here on this earth, and to take that expression and show all the glory that it has. Through every action that you take, through every breath, through every word, you would show the glory of God upon this planet in new and unique ways that can only be expressed by the being that you created through and with God. You see, the person that you are now could not exist except for this union of you and the divine. You are this perfect example of new creation upon this planet. And yet, somewhere in there, you've allowed yourself to be reprogrammed. You're no longer playing the program of the Creator, expressing the pure glory of God in every moment of your life. Because when you express the glory of God, you do so without fear, without worry, without wondering what others would think, without trying to earn something back from another person. God needs none of these things. God expresses itself, its love, its power, its beauty in every moment of life. And yet you fear your power, your beauty, and mostly you've been programmed to fear your own love. This world that you live in is not the place that you had intended. And yet it is still beautiful and presents so much amazing opportunity. And you saw the programs in place before you came, but you never intended to become victim to them. Each one of you had the intention to break through the program, to be the one who stood out, to be different, to be the leader, to be the expression of God that shines through. And yet, so many of you step in line. It's not that you don't express God in all its glory in moments of your life, because you do. But unfortunately, these tend to be the exceptions. the moments that you can step out of fear. But your program has been changed so that each one of you fears more often than you love. You see, this world is not broken. We are not saying that. What we are saying is you intended your life to be different. And your life is perfect where it is because you are here, hearing this message. And perhaps this is the moment that you plan to break that fear programming. Perhaps this is the moment you've always intended to break free. And perhaps this is the catalyst that you always intended to set you free. So do not think we are saying that you have failed. We just want you to know that you intended to express God's love fearlessly, shamelessly, proudly, out loud, to anyone who could hear it. You are the spokesperson of love, of creative power, of divinity. God chose you for this unique experience. And we want you to express without fear. We want you to be yourself, to step forward and be silent no more. Express your truth and do so from a place of power, because your power comes from your love, your connection to God and the divine. When you have that as your source, there is nothing to fear. You have unlimited power behind every action you take. So be that source. Express that inner light that is shining forth. Fear not what others will say. Fear not what others will do. Because no one can take you away from that power, that internal love, that expression of God, of who you are. No one can take that from you unless you believe that they can. And even then, it can't be taken from you. You just program yourself not to see it. You see, your world has been programming everyone to be less, to live in fear, to live in worry, because there are a few that wish to control the many. And we are here to tell you that it is time for the many to break free. That your earth is shifting, is changing energetically. Things are happening upon your planet. And that's why this message comes forth, to remind you that you were here to be different. You chose to break through that program. And you chose this time to be present upon the earth. Fear not, my loved ones. There is nothing that can hold you back when you express your highest self, who you are, that inner light. That's the beauty. That is your purpose here. The meaning of life is to express God's glory in every breath that you take, to express the beauty of creation, the power of love. Step into your power. Be that expression and feel how good it is to remember who you are. You are no longer a sheep following the herd. You are now the shepherd leading the way for all those who seek their own truth. Go forth and be free and be love. Thank you. We love you always. So Spirit's really driving home, this is our time to step out of this program, of this world that we think that we're trapped in, that we are the ones that are leading the way. We are the new masters of this reality. If we just choose to accept who we really are, why we're here, what our purpose is. Everyone who hears this message is a leader, a creative power, a force to be unleashed upon this world, breaking down all the old programs so that people see that they've always been free. See, the truth of the matter is, it's only because we believe the lies that we hold ourselves back. When we no longer choose to accept them, we step into our power. We become free at last. So I hope this helped you. I hope this touched a place deep within, because you are the next leaders. We need you now. Humanity's waiting. The program is falling apart all around us. You can see it. And something new is going to form, and this is our place to step forward and shine that light and be that beacon of love and hope and power and creative force to breathe the breath of God upon this planet and show the glory that each one of us shines forth from the divine. So if you like this message, please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of any more upcoming messages. If you can love that like button for me, it helps me out. But more importantly, shine forth your light. Express God. Feel that power. Feel God's expression flowing through you and become that breath of God upon this planet that brings new life to each one of us. Thanks for listening. I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye.